Morning, my name is Marco and I work for Wetco. We are a member of the JARC, and we're an organization that's been trying to help small businesses in the Bronx. Today we're going to talk a little bit about the COVID-19 Pandemic Small Business Recovery Grant that Governor Cuomo just announced. So this is part of an $800 million fund to support small businesses with gross receipts or income of $25,000 to $500,000. So these are businesses that suffered at least a 25% loss in annual gross receipts when compared from one year to another, from December 31st to the same period in 2019. The program starts June 10th, so the application process isn't open yet, but pretty soon you'll be able to apply online on lendistry.com, which is a web portal. The application should be relatively easy to do on your own, but we're always here to help you. So please be sure to reach out if you need assistance. So if you receive PPP, you should be able to still get funding for this if you received less than $100,000 in PPP, or $10,000 in the EIDL Advance Grant, or $5,000 in the EIDL Supplemental Target Advance Grant, or less than $150,000 in the Shuttered Venue Operator Grant, which I believe is still open right now. We don't know anything yet about the RRF, the Restaurant Revitalization Fund, which just closed, but we suspect that it'll be something similar, where most of the businesses around Jerome Avenue and in the West or South Bronx should be able to qualify for this, even if they received some help through a different federal program. And so what do you get? Well, it really depends on how much your business made in 2019. So if you made between $25,000 and $49,000, then New York State could give you $5,000. So this is a grant and not a loan. So this is money that you wouldn't have to repay. Similarly, if you made $50,000 to $99,000, then you could get up to $10,000. And if you made between $100,000 and $500,000, then New York State can give you up to 10% of your gross receipts, with the maximum being $50,000. So if you made $100,000, then you're going to get $10,000. If you made $250,000, you might get $25,000. And if you made $500,000, then you'll get the maximum, which is $50,000 through this grant. And you can use this grant in different ways. You can pay your payroll, you can pay your rent, you can pay your utilities like gas and electric, local and property taxes, insurance costs, PPE or personal protection equipment, and other materials to protect your staff and yourself and your clients from COVID, heating, ventilation, and air conditioning costs, machinery and equipment costs, and many other expenses that you might have incurred last year while trying to keep your business open. And then when it comes to documents required, well, you are going to need a completed IRS Form 4506C, and then depending on which business entity, then you're going to need your business income tax returns, but the forms might be a little bit different. So they're listed in front of you here: an 1120 for corporations and LLCs, a Schedule K1, and a Form 1065 for partnerships, and if you're a sole proprietorship, 1040 with a Schedule C. And you're going to need a list of all the owners. So if there's more than one owner, you're going to need to sort of break down the percentage of what each owner owns. And you're going to need their names, their addresses, their social security numbers, their phone numbers, their emails, their percentage, and a photo ID. So this is just if it's just you that owns this business, then this should be pretty easy. But if not, you're going to have to gather these documents when you're applying. And then you're going to need to be able to prove the number of employees that you have. So you could use your NYS 45 documents, for example, or your payroll. You could also do, lastly, you're going to need two of the following documents to prove where your business is located. So your lease, if you have a lease, your utility bills, so like gas or electric, your bank statements for your business, your mortgage statements for your business, your credit card statement for your business, your professional insurance bill, so your business insurance. If you use a point of sales, like a payment processing statement, so like something to run credit cards, then you should have like a document from that company that lists your address. And then you can also use your sales tax forms for New York State, so using Form ST-809 or Form ST-100. So as I mentioned, the program opens June 10th. You can find out more information about the program at nysbusinessrecovery.ny.gov for government. Or you can give me a call at 347-906-2335. Once again, my name is Marco. I'll try to help you answer the questions. Application doesn't open until June 10th, but please get your documents ready. Be ready to go on day one. This is a good opportunity for you to get some money from the government to help keep your business open. So take advantage. Make sure you apply as soon as you can. Have your documents ready day one so that you're just good to go. But we're here to help you scan things or, like walk you through the application process on Lendistry.com once we get more information about that. So feel free to reach out. Thanks and have a good day.